in question 7, we're not asked to actually solve it. We're asked to say how many solutions there are. Now that means you should be just thinking a little bit of common sense. Think about what you know about these functions. So if we take the first one, which is 2 sine theta equals 3, we know that sine theta is going to be 3 over 2, and therefore this isn't going to work. Okay, but you should know that your sine graph it goes up to 1. Okay, so sine, oh, I forgot the s. So sine theta can't exceed 1. Therefore no solutions. Okay, if you try and type that into your calculator, you'll just get an error. So that means there are no solutions. Okay, let's have a look at B. Let's change colour. Here we have sine theta equals minus cos theta. Right, so I struggle without solving them, to be honest. So what I actually am going to do is I'm going to divide both of these by cos. So sine divided by cos, well, that would give me tan theta, and that divided by cos is going to cancel each other out, so that leaves me with minus 1. Now I know that the tan graph, it goes up massively when it gets close to the asymptotes, so I know that one will work. Because it's between 0 and 360, if you think of your cast diagram, CAST, tan is positive there. Sorry, oops, that's wrong. Because tan theta is negative. So I'm just waiting for my computer to take those lines away. So because tan theta is negative, that means it's going to be there and there. And within those 360, you're going to get your two solutions. This one here, and this one there. Okay, so that is in fact got two solutions. Let's have a look at C now. So we've got here 2 sine theta plus 3 cos theta plus 6 equals 0. Right. So think of the graphs. Okay, so 2 sine theta, that actually goes up to 2 and down to minus 2. 3 cos theta, that does a very similar thing. Okay, this is this range here, 0 to 360. That's going to go from 3 to minus 3. Now, if we're adding these two together, right, so we're adding these amplitudes together, it can't exceed plus or minus 5, okay? We take these amplitudes, we're adding these two physically together, it can't exceed plus or minus 5. Now, if we rearrange this, so 2 sine theta plus 3 cos theta is equal to minus 6 by just subtracting the 6 to both sides. When we add them, you see it has exceeded the minus 5. This cannot work. There's no possible solutions there. So therefore, no solutions. So I hope this is what they mean by giving a brief reason for your answer. I think that's going to be pretty perfect. Okay, D. I'm just going to drop this screen down a tad. Okay, let's write D. Okay, so D. Here we have tan theta plus 1 over tan theta. Okay, and that's equal to 0. Okay, so the way I'd approach this one is if I try and remove this, right, let's times by tan theta, right? So we're going to get tan squared theta here. The tan theta will cancel out here, so we get plus 1, and this is 0, so it's going to stay as a 0. Now we're going to have tan squared theta is equal to minus 1, subtracting 1 to both sides. Now remember, this is tan theta squared, so to remove this squared, what I'd actually have to do is square root both sides. And here we have a problem. This is a slight lie, but you can't square root a negative 1. If you do further maths, you'll learn about imaginary numbers where we use this to be I. but so you can't. So there are no solutions. So if you're watching this up to C1 or C2, there are no solutions to this.